Hey everybody, welcome. Smash that like button for me, really appreciate it. So, a lot has happened. I mean, in the past 24 hours, we've had a whiplash of the sorts. We saw her yesterday in a hijab, and then hours later, she was doing OnlyFans, and then the next day, we saw her in Quebec taking the ferry without a hijab, and then tonight, we see her in a hijab. And with her new boo, her bae, SALAH, that she made a moderator for her channel. I mean, he has his own channel. I guess she's really gonna go through with it. Who knew what 24 hours would hold with all of this stuff? Positive vibes goes to Ileana. I'm sorry you're going through some stuff. Hopefully, you get better. Welcome, everybody. Hey there, Patty. Patty B, hi there, eating that. Welcome, Mary, Gemini, V. Welcome, Don's Hugbox, Key, hi there, Blue Eyes. Welcome, Nolaboo. I see you. Glowed Mouse Toes, and we got Runs in Circles. Hello there. We also have, who else is in the chat here? We got Nicole, Old School Burt Appreciation Chicken, hi there. And everybody else just listening, thanks for joining me. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? Is this the Andrea or a different Andrea? Hey, Daddy Kevin, Melanie Sass, Amy Judy. Welcome, everybody. I guess I'll put out the link if you want to join me. If not, it's all good. I can always talk and you can listen. How do I start? Monty, bring it all out. What do you mean by that? Bring it all out. I don't understand. But hey, we're gonna talk about everything here because there's a lot. So what is Foodie Beauty doing? I don't know. I was gonna do an introduction to my cats, and then she came on, and then I saw her in a hijab. I was like, oh boy, okay, here we go, here we go, and it happened. So, is this all for views? Do you still think this is all for views, or is this something else? Is this for real? Not Andrea, but another Andrea. I see. Mary says, don't hold back. Hey, Tammy A, welcome. So, yeah, I mean, I don't. Where am I going to start with this whole thing? It's like Foodie Beauty knows where the hotels of refugees are. Can you imagine that? I can't believe I'm even saying this. She knows the hotels where refugees, people who are new to Canada that are displaced from their home countries and are in sensitive situations, she knows where they are. How am I supposed to take that? Crooked Halo says, I think he is building views. Well, I guess maybe we'll check out his social blade after a while and see how the views are going with that. In fact, I can go right now and see how it is. Let me check social blade while we wait. We still haven't seen Nader on. We haven't seen him on at all, so that's another thing we're waiting on. Natty Daddy hasn't been around. I really wonder what happened with him. Okay. Hey Lindsay, what's up? So do you guys think this is a scam? Is it a scam? It seems like a scam. It looks like a scam. It feels like a scam. So with all of those things, is it a scam? Is it just like a quid pro quo thing? Everybody's just trying to get some views or what? Right now, SALAH has, wow, okay. SALAH had 53 views in the last 30 days, but as of today, Thursday, he got a whopping 1,510 views on his channel. So I guess it is working. To go from 53 views in 30 days to 1,510 views in one day, that is a lot. You don't want her just like Metin Gemini says if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, then it's a duck. Yeah. Her beezers are just as bad as her. I'm sure some beezers aren't liking this situation. Yeah, Salah has a YouTube channel. Hey, Tudor Times. If you want to know his YouTube channel, I guess I'll put it in the chat. Also, if you don't know, I have Twitch. So let me put Salah here. Then I'll put my Twitch after, and then I'll also put for my third channel. I might still live stream, as you know, cats are still awake at nighttime. Not exactly nocturnal creatures. They're actually crepuscular, which means they're most active at dawn and dusk. So a lot of people say cats are nocturnal, but really, technically, they're crepuscular. Okay, so let's see here. Jay Harris says it reminds me of like in the US when people go to areas where migrants are looking to be hired for inexpensive contract work. Exactly. Kind of like how I would see a lot of people at Home Depot. And we don't actually have people doing that here in Canada for the most part. I've not seen in the Home Depots in my area anybody doing that. But in the US of A, when I used to live in New York and Florida, I used to go to the Home Depots, and then you could tell who would be sitting or standing outside of the Home Depot just waiting for somebody to hire them, like cheap labor. And I think it's kind of wrong how some people hire these individuals who, by all means, are hardworking, but yet they're not getting, the pay that they deserve, especially if they can do the work. I think Salah is trolling her, says Tudor Times. Is it going to be a situation like Roman and Nader again, where they're here and there, then all of a sudden, um, they're no longer together? Like, how long do you guys give this relationship? Oh, I can't believe I even have to say that because I really don't want to knock people's relationships. I really want to not say it won't last, but from what we've seen, we it has a high possibility of not working out. Blue Eye says he don't want her, not with those fupa balls flopping. Hey, Rob, welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. Once again, I'll put the invite link out. It's up to you if you want to come up. I can handle this single-handedly. There's lots to talk about. Her last stream was how long? I was going to go over it, but 57 minutes and 1 second. Not that long. And a lot of people are having a lot of interest. Give it 2 days, says the Rob. Tomorrow it will be different. Yeah, maybe by tomorrow it's gonna be different. Did she make him a mod? Yeah, he was like modding. I was like, okay. Needs to end before her flight to Kuwait. Maybe the ticket's already bought. Oh, Black Velvet says I reluctantly sub to him to keep an eye on T. 72 hours is not a relationship exactly. Hey Polly, good evening. How are you doing? Busy day tomorrow? Okay, well, positive vibes for your busy day tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes well. He blocked so many. He was blocking a lot of people. I mean, if he's gonna be sensitive like that, I mean, he has something coming to him. Because, this girl versus this area, the internet is harsh. A lot of people come and go. Yeah, he had the block button hot. Nightmare 22 says, and Sofa and Ashley had to go back and unblock everyone. Maybe he doesn't have the understanding that these are people who are paying to chat there. Like they're given, uh, um, their hard earned money. They're $5. This is a distraction, says Don's Hugbox. Not a lot of mansion talk lately. Exactly. Not a lot of mansion talk. T minus moving in on October 29th. So that is something. Okay, we got D Rob, you're in the background. Is that you? I'm gonna add you right now. He blocked someone for saying underwear? Wow, sensitive, sensitive. Hey, Rob, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, it's showing my full name. Oh shit. Okay.
Well, you could maybe change it. Do you want me to
No, it's okay. Whatever.
okay. Well, you can always change it. You just have to go through your settings and go to name and change it.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Maybe you know what? I'll do it for you.
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go. All right. Done and done. All right. So what did you want to talk about?
You know what? I just came up to support you
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate you.
because, I feel bad for everything that's going on. So just want to show you some support. That's all.
Well, thank you so much. You know what? Life happens, that's how people are in the internet. Whiplash effect. Everybody gets a turn with, a lot of BS coming at them. A
Right.
lot of the gossip and everything, not giving people a chance, people, listening to a lot of bullshit. Then we have people making up timelines when they don't have no idea about
Right. Because I
anything.
don't I don't even know the timeline, but it's at
Yeah.
the end of the day, it's like all that is personal.
Yeah, exactly. And then
It
people
has
are
nothing to do with
making,
exactly.
yeah, people are making videos about timelines. I'm like, how can you know a timeline when you don't even know the person?
Exactly. So, that has nothing to do with what you're doing on this platform. So, I'm just here to support you for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, I'm new to this. So, how do I see the chat? I don't know.
Are
Oh,
you on your phone?
yes.
Okay, so then you can there's a section where it says like chat, and that's how you would see it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's all good. It's your first time. Hopefully, you'll be back again.
Yes. I will. Yeah, this is fun.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, what are your thoughts about this whole situation right now?
Oh my god. I feel like she will do anything for a man, and it's all about that. And it's kind of scary because I think if a serial killer was like, yeah, I want you to do this and that, she would, because she just wants to be loved that bad. Not
Yeah,
even
I
loved,
mean,
but just for someone to show an interest in her.
yeah, it's pretty scary, like
It
what she
is.
is willing to do just for that somebody will talk to her.
Right.
Extremely scary.
It's sad though. So,
Yeah, very true. And if he's just gonna come off the bat and affect her income like that by blocking paying people, that really just sets a precedent for what else he's gonna be doing in this situation. It's like swiftly changing somebody. I'm like, man, the guy came out the gate hot. He's already a mod. Did he ask to be a mod? I wonder how that came about, or did she just decide to add him? He probably asked, but
so that's
that's just my
true.
opinion.
I was in Hannibal's stream and they said that she made him a mod, so that really happened.
Yeah,
Wow.
and she's only known him for 3 days.
Right.
3 days,
That's
wow.
crazy. That's crazy. Like, do you know his last name? I mean, 3 days is, I don't know.
3 days is no time. Shit.
Right,
Well, like,
exactly.
holy crap, man, that is actually pretty scary.
It is.
Because yeah, you meet up on the wrong person, and then boom, just like that, you are, done and out.
And she's allowing him to control, her stream. And it's that, I don't know. I don't get that.
Yeah, exactly. Very true. Like that just showed that, like I said, is a precedence to, very, very, very um bad stuff to happen.
Hmm. Well, Chantal has no self esteem. That's
Hmm.
evident. So, and it's kind of sad, but she's so disgusting that I don't feel bad for her. But
Hmm.
it's like, I mean, you feel that low about yourself that you're allowing a man to, not even just that it's a man, the gender doesn't matter, but allowing someone to control you to that point. Yeah, that's it's really sad actually. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Lindsay says she needs to work on her daddy issues for sure. Yeah, there's a lot to be worked on. I mean, a lot of things that she knows she needs to work on. She just doesn't want to put in the effort.
I don't think it's just daddy issues. I know people from my family who were spoiled. They were never told no, and it never works out. They become entitled and they expect that whatever they want to be given to them. And that can
Yeah.
be dangerous. And I think that's what it is with her. She was never told no. So maybe because her mom was a teenager when she had her, maybe she felt like she had to give her everything for whatever reason. But
Mhm.
that's not good. You can't raise your kids like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, that has some aspects or a lot, a little or a lot to do with it. I mean, yeah, being a single teenage mom is tough. It's hard. Crap, I can barely take care of my own self, much less me being a
Right.
teenager again and having like a kid.
Right.
Like shout outs to the single parents out there because life is hard already by yourself, much less a person, a little person that's growing up and having needs and need to be fed and whatnot, that you need to take care of.
Exactly.
That is hard. So I it would be extremely difficult. So I always give shout outs to all the single parents out there that do whatever they have to do to survive and to take
Yeah.
care of their children because it is tough. It is a harsh world out there.
It is. And I know some teenage mothers, their kids didn't turn out like that. She was just, her mother just allowed her to do what she wants to do. That's how I feel. She's entitled. She was never told no. So that's why because remember there's that one stream with her about Nader and she was like, how do I win? So
Hmm.
with her is like, she wants to win. So she doesn't care what she has to do. She wants to win.
Yeah,
Whatever that may
exactly.
be in her eyes.
Yeah, win. Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
you're trying to win by any means, that kind of, I don't know how to even interpret that. But
Yeah.
like what, with me, we can speculate, but and time will tell is what I always say with these things. I didn't expect her to actually put the hijab back on. I didn't expect her to actually still be with Salah. There's a lot
Mhm.
of things I honestly did not expect, and it's happening right now.
So what do you think is going to go from here?
To be honest with you, I have zero idea where it's gonna go from here. Like, I literally have no idea what's up because I honestly did not expect this. And tomorrow
Right.
maybe they'll break up, maybe they'll be in a fight. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Forex married guy will call her back again because I really, really think she was with that dude
Right. I remember you said,
last night.
yeah.
Yeah, because like why would she take the ferry from that area?
Hmm.
It's very strange. I wonder if there are an abundance of refugees stationed or placed in that area. God no.
Well, someone, I think in Hannibal stream, they said there, or maybe it was yours, that there's like a, a hotel room where they,
Yes, there is. There's
yeah.
a
So,
yeah, there is the what was it called again? I know the name of it because it was Motel Les Pignons Verts. That's the one. That's the motel. I mean, yeah, it seems a lot of people are stationed there. And maybe it is where the government has placed refugees. I don't know. I can
mhm.
only speculate. Maybe I can verify, but it's still kind of eerie that she just knows where
Right. So do
men.
you think that they're passing her around, but she's still paying them. You know, it's just like a reverse hookup.
I don't even know. Maybe that's why she needs more money. I have no idea what is going on
Wow.
because anything is really possible
Mm-hmm.
at this moment in time. Like it's I would hate to think so, but anything really is possible.
I don't doubt it because she said it before that happened with Nader, right?
With Nader,
Or
well,
someone
people
else.
were
She said,
speculating that Nader, the other people that she was kind of talking to were like Nader adjacent, as if they knew each other. People still
mm-hmm.
think that Roman knows Nader and Nader knows Roman
Yeah.
by some degree of separation, right? Maybe they
Right.
know friends of friends or whatever. Because sometimes Canada is a second largest country in the world. It's a really large country, but at times it's also a very small community, especially when people are from certain countries.
Right.
Like, one guy knows a guy that knows the sister that knows the brother that
Exactly.
knows you, right? So it can be like that. Hey, Abdel, what's up?
I don't know. She needs some sage,
Yeah.
incense,
So right,
prayer.
Lisa. Lisa is a rumor that Nader married Dee Dee, so it could be she heard it. Really?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's something. Wow. Okay. Everybody moves fast.
So he probably would marry her for what, a place to stay? I mean,
Uh huh.
mm,
hmm So Polly likes the flea market using the ferry in Cumberland. Okay, Polly, you're a very well traveled man. So please tell me about this area. So how's the flea market in that area? Because you seem to know a lot. Tell me something I don't know. Princess Charlotte says that would make sense.
mm.
Oranges says, "I'm sorry, but there is no possible way this new guy wants her. For her, something is totally off. Yeah, especially if he says he has money and he can, able to fly her out there. It
So
don't
what
make
would
no
he want
sense.
from her?
I don't know. You tell me.
But he is on YouTube, right? So maybe he wants to grow his channel. I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah, that channel got lots of hits. Like I just said, 1,510 views just today,
Oh
and he
wow,
didn't
I
even
missed
post
that.
anything because people are just curious, right? Because this is what they do.
Right.
Curiosity happens, and then they start checking out his channel, and then
Mm.
the ball starts rolling, and then this happens, then that happens, and then we're here, and then we're there, and then yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm. So do you think that Nader is in jail or he's just
uh
out a
he could
YouTube
be
time out?
it could be YouTube timeout. Maybe he's laying low. Maybe he did marry Dee Dee, so they don't have to testify. uh
Oh.
I don't know. A lot of things, maybe. I don't know.
So did
Off
he go
top,
to court earlier?
I have no idea if he did go to court on the 3rd. I have not verified or denied that. That to me
Okay.
is still what May is saying. I have honestly not had the time to verify or
Right.
deny
Right.
that. So maybe I can check tomorrow.
Okay.
SJam is in a crisis at the moment. Yeah, off topic. Yeah, but yeah, SJam removed all these videos and
What's
community
going
posts.
on
I
with
did see
him?
that. Jessica Messica was talking about it, that it's just some stuff I really don't want to get into it
Oh,
because
okay.
uh I not in that way. It's just like when people have interactions with other people, I hate that it comes back online, kind of like in my situation when it
Oh,
comes back
got you.
online. I would rather have them handle it offline, but it seems what people do is they bring it back online, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if SJam is interacting with ladies, because it does happen, there's always that interaction between, opposite sex or the same sex. It all
Right.
depends. Yeah, people get close to each other. We're human beings. We're humans, and we like interaction. We like communities. We get close to people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, plus yeah, S Jam also has beef with Kaya as well. But it seems that he was talking
Yeah.
to ladies, and allegedly, supposedly, Jessica Messica is saying that they were sending him money as well as pictures
Oh
and
my.
whatnot.
She's
And I'm
messy.
like,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I know a lot of people like her, but yeah.
So yeah, he decided to just up and remove his stuff.
Oh. Oh.
So hopefully that yeah, and yeah, I heard that Jessica Miska was also saying about the whole drunk driving thing, and he's been drinking and whatnot.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot to it. Like I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to speculate on people's stuff. I'd rather people handle it like adults
Right.
and keep that stuff off the internet, because what happens is that there's fractures, right? Then people
Right.
start having clicks, and then people stop coming into this person's chat because this other person's there, and that, because that's happening in the community right
Oh
now.
yeah, for sure. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Corey Coconut, welcome to the chat. So, yeah, the community is very fractured and whatnot. Like, people are clicking up, and a lot of things are just happening. So, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. I'm not really. I'm still pretty new to the community. I wish I could ask a veteran. Like, I'm sure they've seen this stuff before, because even in my short run, I've seen a lot of creators come and go.
How long have you been on here?
I started with Sagittarius Shoddy first video like late December 2020, early
Oh
January
wow.
really.
Oh, that's all
I was
okay.
doing Sagi for a while, and then I started doing Foodie Beauty.
Oh.
So I don't think I've been here for that long. So, but I've seen creators, a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, a few creators come and go. Like
Mm-hmm.
people just, stop, or, the farms doxes them and then they leave
Right.
because people don't like that. There's just a lot of stuff that happens. Especially here, you really got to have a tough skin, because then, people start making videos about you. People say things that may or may not be true. Hey, Princess Charlotte. So you just gotta, have a good sense of self,
Mm-hmm.
be diligent with what you're doing and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I give you your props because this has been a lot. I
It has been a lot.
it's,
That's why some people just, remove videos from their channel and leave, but I'm still here. So
right, right. Do you think garlic is coming back?
I would think he'd come back maybe in another month or two or three or four, because he has his other channel, right? So
Right.
he's okay with that.
He probably was happy with what happened with you. He was like, yes. Get him off of me for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was taking all the heat for like 2 or 3 weeks, still taking heat, right?
Exactly. So he'll probably come
So
back in December.
mhm. Maybe he will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
even with that, I was just like, okay. I mean, that stuff, I don't know. I just don't get why people put that stuff on online.
yeah, me neither. Like, I think that personal stuff should be just kept off, because yeah, what happens? You've just fractured the community, and then people pick sides, and then it's just,
Exactly.
a bad go.
Right.
Hmm.
And then me, I try not to, but I can't help like going to other channels and then reading the comments and I see the person's name and I'm like, oh, and then I feel a certain way and but you can't do that because everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Hmm.
But it's hard.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Especially when
It
it's
is.
somebody that used to like really support you and then you see them just flip and you're like, wow, okay.
Right. Yeah, but it seems there's a lot of people that do that
Mm-hmm.
in this area, flip floppy and stuff. Then they click up, and then maybe people in the click start having disagreements, and then fights happen, and then they're back. You
Right.
know. Hmm.
So a lot of times I don't even comment on a lot of stuff. I just observe. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
So a lot of people don't think that garlic bread will come back. Well, garlic bread had a very meteoric rise. Like I remember when he started, he was doing Life by Jen, and he was doing
Oh, he started with her? Oh, I didn't know.
yeah, he started with Life by Jen and ALR. Those were the two. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
really Life by Jen he started with, and then he came into the foodie verse and he just took off. Everybody was liking the content, people were liking the voice.
Yeah. Mm. He seemed kind of arrogant though from the beginning to me.
Uh
Sort of arrogant.
well, I guess everybody has an opinion on everybody else.
Yeah.
Some people not might not like my voice or the way I do certain things. Everybody's entitled to their own stuff.
Yeah. But
Hi Hey says so. Veronica and Sarah Jane took a lot of heat. Also, yep, a
hmm
lot of people took a lot of heat. Still don't like what was done to BBW Veronica. I think that just really shows the nastiness of the community, especially when people have a different opinion and whatnot. But that's just how I've come to understand what this community is like.
was it always like that though? But you said you had
That's what I want to really figure out because I haven't been around that long enough, but
right.
it seems it's been like that where there's a lot of channels that will come and go, and there's also a lot of people that will come and go.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of sad.
Hmm.
Because even with Callie, I know some people had their whole issues with Life of a Free Spirit, but that seemed like that was kind of the start of reactors against reactors in a way to me.
Yeah, like there has been like reactor versus reactor stuff happening
Right.
like all the time. People can come at you anytime for whatever reason. I'm like, can't you just message the person and say, "Hey, I really didn't like what was happening there. Let's
Or
talk
just
about
mind
it."
your business.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, and it's like that mob mentality. And I don't like that.
right, exactly. All right, so somebody wants to join link. Let's me verify you by cam. You don't have to have your cam all the time, but at least have it. I know who you are. It ain't that says they will trickle back. How long have you been in the community? It ain't that. Oh, Polygon Wrong says I was introduced by all of this through Sinatra says and Spiderwebbed out. Okay, yeah,
I
a
never
lot
even
of
heard
people.
of them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's funny.
Exactly. Hi, hey. Exactly, Dom. Hogsbox. I think the bottom line when money is involved, people act strangely. Exactly. Like
So
I've
are
always
you
said.
she's saying
So
that it's because of people with channels and stuff that they're trying to get views or
yeah, yeah, people are always trying to get views
mm,
somehow or another, and some people do it the right way. Some people just want to piggyback off somebody else,
yeah.
and some people just want to do it all the wrong way.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, we shall, like I said, we shall see what happens with Foodie Beauty because
Hmm.
she is I don't know, it's October. Is she ramping this up for like some November, December money? I can't believe it's almost been a year since the
I
whole
know,
secret
right?
rescue. Can you imagine that?
No.
All right. I see Princess Charlotte. Okay, I'm gonna add you now. Turn off your cam. Hello.
Oh,
Hi
Hi.
there. What's
Hi.
up?
okay.
Uh, Not much. How are you?
I'm good.
Um, I'm gonna come back in just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Monty.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries.
You know what's funny? I used to watch Foodie like by herself without reactors.
Mm-hmm.
And I was one of those people that's like, oh, why are they reacting against her? I was like her, make your own content. And then she started getting so just like in left field.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started watching reaction channels and I'm like, oh my God, she's Lulu, she's cuckoo. But before
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. And there's this other lady called Mello. Has anyone ever heard of her? Young Mello? I
No.
know
What
Dre. I
about
think
Young
Dre
Mellow?
may know of her. But I used to watch her and I used to get so upset because people were like reacting to her. And I felt like, well, why don't they just make their own channel? Now I understand.
You understand why they don't make their own channel?
No, I understand why there are reaction channels
Oh, okay.
because it's just too much. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the reaction realm has evolved over time.
Hmm.
Because years ago there wasn't really much reaction channels, but people are just reacting to everything these days. It seems to be a very valid niche to be in.
Exactly, and that's it. It's valid.
Mm-hmm.
So, but before I was like, yeah, just make their own videos. But yeah, she
Not
wasn't as
Carmelo
bad as she
Anthony
is
Loading.
now, though.
Yeah,
What you saying?
Mello.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I never watched her by herself, always through a reactor. Yeah, like watching Foodie Beauty Raw.
This was like
OMG, it's
three, four
hard.
years ago, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. But yeah, I mean, and plus with Foodie Beauty doing these super long streams at nighttime, like, can you imagine like the 3, 4, 5 hour streams? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, it's so hard.
Right. You guys deserve props for real because I could not.
Yeah,
And then back
yeah,
then, she used to do videos. She didn't start live streaming until what, maybe what, a year and a half?
yeah. A year and a half ago,
Right.
after seeing, are in around the time of what was that guy again that she met in Little Italy slash Chinatown area because they're running
Oh,
into each
yeah.
other.
I can't remember.
Frank.
Right. Right.
Yes, Frank.
Hmm. Yeah. So, but it was video. So, but now she's just constant. It's like,
I see it in that. Yeah, the constant live streams are exhausting.
oh, I said Abdel said after BB dumped her, she started streaming. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see that. But then she really started just doing live streams practically all the time with
Hmm.
the whole Frank situation, and then the whole dating thing happened.
Is that more profitable for her?
Well, it's easier.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And it is more profitable because then you can get super chats, super stickers,
Uh,
thanks, and
okay.
it's like low effort content where you just
Right.
like lay in bed and just talk to people. Polly said, "Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, 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 hey, shimmy." ODB.
Right. Wow.
Tawana says, Monty, that was a lot of cheese. A lot of cheese where? In my video or like in my fridge?
There's never
Or,
too much cheese.
well, with Kevin had a lot of cheese.
She's probably talking about your cooking video. Did you put cheese in your?
I did
Yeah.
put cheese, but then I don't know what kind of cheese Tawanda is talking about. You talking about like the PP cheese or like actual
Cheese.
cheese? On the potatoes? Okay, well, thanks for clarifying.
Oh, it's never too much cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, Mary. Mary said there can never be too much cheese. I agree.
Never too much cheese. Everybody likes cheese. We were talking about pool cheese last night with Megan. Megan was up on here, really
Mm-hmm.
giving it to me, saying I have like what was it kind of eyes? What kind of eyes did she say I had?
Oh, I
Like
missed
I
it.
don't know, like taking ass eyes or some giving ass eyes or something like that. I forgot now.
What?
That's what she was saying, Higloden. But yeah, where's Megan exactly? Like
Moose
Megan is
cheese?
a hoot.
She said moose
Yeah,
cheese.
she said that. Yeah, there was also moose cheese. Like it smells like moose balls. Yeah, it was ass selling eyes.
What the
Yes,
hell is that?
selling ass. I don't even know to this day what selling ass or ass selling eyes are. How do my
What does
eyes look
that
like I
mean?
sell ass?
What?
I don't know. Should I? Is it the way how I look at somebody will tell them whether or not I sell ass?
Oh, Megan. Okay, I know who.
Me, yeah, Megan
Okay,
is
right.
hilarious. All
Yeah,
right, we
I
got
remember who she is. Yeah, I remember.
Princess Charlotte here. Okay, Princess Charlotte, let me add you again.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wow, she really is.
Hi.
What's
Hi.
up?
Not too much. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
All
Good.
right, good, good.
Yeah, I wanted to get on the panel and support
All right,
you.
well, thank you. I
Yeah, you're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
So,
I'm
what's up?
not
You have any input on the situation or what?
Well, I missed the last bit of what you were talking about because I was trying to log in and just
Okay.
notes.
We
So
yeah.
catch me up and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. But I do have a lot of thoughts and opinions.
Sure. We were saying that Megan was on here saying I have selling ass eyes, aka ass selling eyes, and I'm still trying to figure out right now,
What that
since
is.
last night, what does that mean?
Has she turned on you as well?
What did she say?
As she turned on me, no, Megan just
Oh,
likes to plow me like real
Oh,
hard.
okay. Well, I
Yeah,
really couldn't begin to fathom what she would be thinking. Um,
Megan is hilarious. She says she wants
yes,
a tank top with my eyes where her chest area is, and I'm like, really, Megan? She's
oh,
like, yeah.
that's funny.
she's got some genius to her, that's for sure.
She does. To be honest with you, yeah,
Mhm.
Megan is like at a level where I
Yeah,
can interact with her and we can go back and forth off each other, and it's very natural.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad she hasn't turned on you. I'm glad she's not acting like a sheep.
Oh, here we go. Here's Megan. Hey, Megan, what's up? We just been
so
talking about you.
so it's not Megan, it's Megan.
Megan, yeah, Megan it
Oh,
has like
okay,
the
okay.
genius level comedy,
Yeah,
like when she
Megan.
comes up.
Yeah, you come up with some
She
some really funny good one-liners.
Yeah, she
You
does. It's
drop some good
hilarious.
ones. Yeah, and I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
basically
Megan,
she likes your eyes.
I don't know. I guess
You
And
like
she
so.
wants them on her boobs.
New merch coming soon.
right with the eyes and the boobs.
Right? Yeah. New merch coming soon.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah, so back to this whole situation. Like,
Mhm.
wow, she's wearing the hijab. Is she gonna she is gonna take it off? What do you guys think? She's gonna take it off tomorrow?
Look,
Yes.
her new wig is coming from Amazon tomorrow. You know that.
Oh
She
yeah,
has a
so
new
she's
wig on the way right now.
Mhm.
Nothing lasts. And
Exactly.
frankly, I think she just wears it because it covers up all the chins. So it's a
Mhm.
very easy way to, make yourself feel better and also kind of catfish certain people into thinking that she's something that she's not.
Yeah.
And that's pretty gross to do that. It's incredibly disrespectful to Muslims everywhere. Anyone to anyone really with half a brain cell in their head would be really disgusted by this behavior. You don't
Yeah.
do that.
Exactly.
You
Exactly. Here,
know,
Woodstock.
I saw a couple of people who were Muslim or yeah, and they were saying that it wasn't offensive to them. That to them, like anyone could wear.
No, there is. Yeah, I think I understand that concept of like anyone. The hijab is for anyone, and it comes
Mm-hmm.
from a lot of different religious backgrounds, and but I think the intent that she's wearing it is not. She's not wearing it with good intent,
Exactly. I
right?
I agree.
So it's disrespectful. She
Mm,
has no good intentions behind wearing it other than trying to make more money and get more
exactly.
views and to also snag a man under false pretenses.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yep.
And I'm really glad you're doing your Monty After Dark, your streams again. I understand it's difficult to come up sometimes
Yes.
under these circumstances. So, but I really believe that you don't deserve what's happened. It's been a complete mob mentality. Um, and I'm just so sickened by the whole thing. I just don't feel you deserve any of this.
Well,
I
thank you,
agree.
Princess Charlotte.
I agree.
I just don't think this is right. And I mean, and it's a very manipulative move to tie an attack into a bad text response into one video and pass it off as one big egregious wrongdoing when in fact Monty was just didn't respond in the way that she liked. And
Exactly.
after and for that reason, all this,
Right.
it makes no sense. And there are other women that have turned on Monty that say they're for women, but I've heard some of the things that they have also said on this panel, and they say some pretty egregious things themselves. And then they're clutching their pearls over this Monty texts too many people behind the scenes situation. And it's
Mm.
ridiculous. You know, anyone that will say and defend bully bitch, by
Mhm.
saying they're for women, should not be telling another man that their mother should have swallowed them.
Someone says that?
Yeah,
Oh,
but she's for women.
okay.
But when someone was up here on the panel that everyone decided to dogpile, because that's what people like to do, this woman continually said, your mama should have swallowed you. Your mama should have swallowed you. Do you think that's a nice thing to say about a woman? About someone's mother who's done nothing to you?
Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, she's outraged at Monty.
Mm.
There's too many double standards.
It is, exactly. It
There's
really
too many. And you know what? Until you meet someone in person, it's fair game. You can do what you want. Like, that's just what I think. I don't think that, I think if you fall in love online, like, you're taking a big chance if you haven't met the person and you don't really know what the context is around it. And you'd be pretty dumb to think you'd be the only person talking to Monty, considering he has a lot of people who watch him. So, anyways, I've said a lot, but that's what I think, and
but
I'm really angry about it.
yeah. But I
Yeah,
think
well,
like that is like communication is so important. You know, even if it's online in real life, whatever, you gotta have communication. You can't assume.
No, you can't. And
So
all this women are coming forward saying all these things. All they can say is that Monty interacted with them online.
mm-hmm.
Who cares? It's
Yeah.
2022. This is how people, this all got incited because Buddha was angry and bitter.
Mm, okay.
This is my feeling.
Yeah.
I could be very wrong, but this is truly what I feel. The focus was coming off of her. She was starting to feel angry that other women were coming up on the panel and taking away from her attention. She loves the attention.
Mm,
She started getting salty. She said she stopped being attracted to Monty, but thought they would still be friends or whatever. Then why would you expect someone that's just your friend to necessarily be your emotional support coach from the other side of the country?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe Monty could be a little bit more. He's not very verbose, I don't
Exactly.
think, when he texts.
Right. Monty's listening like, okay.
Well,
I'm letting people speak. Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
this is something that Monty hasn't heard before.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I just feel that everybody turning like that without really knowing, like, Monty, have you physically harmed any of these women?
No, none, zero.
Like, what is going on? Like, everybody is entitled to talk the way they want, behave the way they want. If you don't like how you're being treated, then you just walk away.
Exactly. And this whole thing where, oh, the victim, I'm like, you don't
No,
throw that out there like that.
no, it's not right. And
Right.
what she's doing is, I don't know. These woke, I'm just gonna say it. These woke white women that do things like this, that believe there's no, believe that there is, they see no color and all this stuff. They're the most dangerous kind,
Mm,
because look at what she's done.
I agree.
She's just turned a mob on him.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And she's the first to say that she is a former foodie beauty, that she's manipulative as fuck,
Okay.
that she knows exactly how to manipulate people. And I believe that's what she's doing here. Who hangs on to something like this for so long? Why is she so determined to bring you down like this?
So she's still saying stuff because I don't follow.
Yes.
I not. Oh wow, I didn't know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still going on, but
Okay.
I
mhm.
just, I like, everybody should make their own informed decision based on the facts.
Right.
But it's not like that. People are, it's just like a mob mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very frightening to see how quickly that can happen.
Exactly.
Like it's a bit devastating how that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I still do think people's personal life should, be taken, should not be on the internet, especially when it's not happening on the internet. I
Exactly.
think people should leave it off because then a lot of shit can happen and whatnot. You might get the wrong type of attention. So,
I don't know. There was no need for absolutely, Monty. If you've behaved in a way that's irritated people or upset people, they have a right to be pissed at you. Fine, no problem. Then you might need to apologize or whatever. They might need to get over it. But you have not done anything that warrants this.
Exactly.
Like, this punishment does not fit the crime of being a slightly unemotionally available friend in a moment of uncertainty and also mourning and grieving. So,
Exactly. And then what I didn't like too is like, if you were once my friend, if you're no longer my friend, but why would you just do me like that?
yeah.
mhm.
It's like, have a conversation. Why do you have to put in make a video? I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah,
And this,
that's what I don't understand. Like, I can make
Right.
a lot of videos of a lot of people, with that have had poor interactions with, like, maybe they didn't text me back on time, or, they're no longer my friend, but I don't do that sort of stuff. I
Exactly.
just keep it offline.
everybody's entitled to be hurt and everyone's entitled to feel the way they feel, but you can't force people to behave the way you want them to.
Exactly.
And she can't force she couldn't force Monty in that moment to drop everything, hop on a plane, and come over there and comfort her. It seems like that's probably what she, like, I'm not sure, but like, you can't force people to pick you up or treat you in the way that you want them to. If you need to set your own boundaries.
And then I guess, Monty, you didn't even really know the situation at the
No,
time.
he didn't.
I did not know
He did
Like,
what
not
was
know.
going on. That's why when I saw the missed call, I was like, "Hey, what's up? Like, what happened?" And I
right.
wasn't told anything. Then I was like,
So
"Really?
she
Like, how
didn't
come you
tell you
called
at the
me?"
time what happened?
No, she did not.
So
So I
that
I was in the
so
dark. Like, I had if she was just straight up like, "Hey, this
this
happened,
just
this and this
happened.
and this," then I would have, reacted, a whole
Exactly.
lot differently, of course. But I
Right.
was totally in the dark as
You
to.
didn't know the severity of the situation,
Yeah, exactly. Because if she
you
told me,
know?
"Yo, there was a guy here in my
Right.
house and this happened," I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Exactly.
call
Right.
me right now. Let's
Like,
talk
are
about
you
it.
okay? You didn't realize.
Hmm.
And you also have a lot going on.
Right.
Yeah,
People don't realize when you
Just
lose a
think at that.
parent, you're kind of operating in a fog for quite some time.
Yeah.
Like, that happened to me. I can't remember months of time around the time that one of my parents passed.
Hmm.
It just, I don't know. I just find it sick, very sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Megan, like, if you're in a situation, why would you call someone across the country? They're going to feel like, what can they really truly do? And all Monty has done is apologized for not realizing the extent of the situation, but she just is determined to take him down.
Yeah.
And there's something really scary about the vitriol in the way that she speaks about him and the look in her eyes. Like, she just, that whole "I'm coming for you" attitude, it's, ugh.
So, Monty, do you think it's more than that? Was she expecting? I don't know. Could it just be because of your reaction? It's like that. It doesn't make.
I guess so.
Wow.
I can't really speak for anybody,
Yeah. Cause
but
yeah.
I did the best I could. I was there a lot of times,
Hmm.
helped the best I could, gave advice the best I could, and that was it.
Abdel, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I saw that. I agree too.
Yeah. Yeah. She has admitted she can be very manipulative. She knows what to do.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and I know there's other people, and I know there's other things, and there's a lot of other stuff and whatever, but I think it gets messy online.
Right.
I think in a pandemic, when people are kind of, you know, more into the, like, that's really when I kind of discovered the YouTube community and the chats and stuff.
Right.
You know, when you know, it's just a kind of a new dynamic, a new way of making a community or being a part of a community.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very hard to navigate. I don't want to have to be the kind of person that has to save every text message I get from someone or record every conversation in case I have to play it back later. That's just so gross.
Right. And I'm not that type of person. I don't do that stuff. Nope.
Yeah. No.
You know, I'm older than most of these people, so it's just like I've learned throughout the years. You know,
this whole blind cancellation has just been, it's just beyond me. I just find it so upsetting. And I'll admit, I definitely stepped away. It wasn't because I didn't want to support Monty. It was because, you know, I'm afraid of getting caught up in the storm of it all, but I don't feel what's happened is correct.
exactly.
You know, and I just don't like it. I'm just, yeah. And this is the kind of woman a lot of moms will tell, you know, their sons to stay the hell away from.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't like saying things like that about someone. But she's going off in a way that is consistent, sustained, aggressive. It's got a lot of fuel behind it. It wasn't just like a breakdown and now it's over. She's still going.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that because I don't watch her.
Like, how far can you drag out the topic of, we texted a lot and messaged and nudes were sent and he wasn't there when I needed him. How long can we drag this out for?
Yeah. Has she talked to you, Monty?
No, not at all.
Wow.
And if you pay attention to her, she will go for people, like when she does her videos, like I'm calling you out videos. I don't know if you've ever seen those ones. She always does it to people. Like, she doesn't do it to people that I think she's truly a little bit afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like she kind of knows who to go after and who not to go after.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what? I may be wrong, and I'm looking into it too much, but I think she chooses her targets of who she's going to manipulate.
Okay.
And she's not going to fight with someone who can see right through her, because no matter what anybody says, she's just going to say, you're victim shaming me.
Right. True.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chantel, huh?
Very much like Chantel. I found it really upsetting.
It is upsetting.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in time.
Well, you just ride it out, and like you have a good you're kind of built for this in a way that a lot of people are not.
Yeah.
You're very matter of fact. You keep it moving. You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But and if Gary has been talking shit about my, you know, all of this stuff is going to come back around to all these people. Like, it's, you know, it's when things turn on you, then like remember how you treated others.
Yeah, it's sad because, like, just as quickly as it was Monty, it could be somebody else. So
it could be anybody
for anything. So,
all you need,
it will be right. It will be because this is how YouTube works.
You need a good communicator who knows how to speak to the camera, that can apply their makeup, look charming, speak in a certain way, turn on the waterworks, and just go for it. People worship her because of the way she speaks and because she's articulate. Therefore, they believe what she says. Well, you can speak well and present yourself perfectly well and be very articulate and be complete friggin' maniac and a liar. and a manipulator.
That's true. Wow.
And I see right through that. I'm charming. I'm so charming. I'm such a charming woman. I'm Buddha bitch, you know, like, that's how her big way of manipulating is, just by putting on the face, the facade, and the attitude. That's what she does. I'm talking way too much.
No, you're not. You're fine.
Yeah, I understand I sound like I'm coming down really hard on someone, and I do think it's really awful to get attacked. That's awful, awful, awful. But where is that energy towards that person?
Right.
Has she said anything about what's happened to the man that actually did this to her? No. We haven't heard anything about that person.
Has anyone asked her?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if she keeps the same energy for the
Right.
guy who attacked her that she does for Monty not responding to her text correctly, because it's very misplaced.
Exactly.
Very misplaced. You know, and it's really frightening.
That's you, Monty, didn't they? At first.
What happened?
Didn't some people at first think she was talking about you?
Yeah, because that's why it's misleading putting a video of an attack there while talking about me.
Right. Like,
that's very manipulative.
Nothing to do with the other. And it's like, why would
it is very manipulative. People will automatically combine the two things together. People have short attention spans. They hear attack, they hear Monty, and they put it all together, and Monty suddenly, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take much for people to create something out of nothing. So when you put a video of someone in your home trying to attack you, refusing to leave, but you're complaining about another person, if you're not paying attention, watching the internet or listening, how the hell do you know what's going? You're just going to think, oh, Monty did this.
Right. And people believe what they want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's true or not. So,
look, if I'm talking to a man online, even if I'm talking to a man in person, nobody owes anybody anything until there's actual talk of what is a commitment. What are we doing here? You know, like, all of this ring nonsense over the internet bullshit. I don't know. It just feels very stupid and childish.
Yeah, that's true. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you had a very good thoughts, Princess Charlotte. I mean, a lot of people are really agreeing with a lot, or practically all, that you've said about the entire situation.
Yeah. See, look at what Black Velvet's writing right here.
Yeah, I was just reading.
Yeah, the way she spoke about Monty not canceling his ticket, and she was scared. She was sending out a message that Monty would hurt her or break into her home, as if it was another man in your home. Why would you even agree for him to come? Who even cares? You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to fly across the country to come and attack you, you idiot. Like, if you think you know, like, oh, so stupid.
So she was that upset because Monty didn't read her mind and know.
I think she was upset because Monty didn't read her mind, and I think she was also upset because other women were starting to come up onto the chat. She wasn't the queen bee up there anymore. BB, I don't know who it was, but whoever it was, she was getting very annoyed at, you know, other people having more of a presence on the chat. And she, you know, she's not the most, if she's not the most made up, articulate one on the chat, then she doesn't want to be on the chat. She don't want to play.
True, Jessica. I just see her chat post.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to move on from the situation.
Of course you do.
Sorry. Back to Foodie.
Yeah. But, you're a lot of valid points are being brought up, because at first the video was super shocking. And like I said, a lot of people were linking me to that situation, and there was need for clarification. Because, it was really bad to put in an attack and then be talking about me. Talk about me and then put in an attack and talk about me again. People are linking it together. Their emotions are high.
She's connected your name to an attack.
Yeah.
against her, but yet you're not the one who attacked her. So
Yeah.
already you're fucked. Sorry. Yes. So she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Thanks. One bourbon, one scotch for going next week. Give me some updates next Wednesday.
Was that the 12th?
Yeah, the 12th.
My sister's birthday. Yeah.
And Corey, I think true, like what you say is like make smarter choices for sure on the women you wish to spend time with, but like for sure spend the women that you wish to spend time with, but and also the women you talk to online, you have to be more careful.
Mm-hmm.
But truly, if these are people you've never met or spent any time with, how can they owe you anything? So stupid.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Babs. Appreciate it. Angry Pistachio has a video. You see a lot of opinions about Tiny Dancer. Yeah, I heard that Angry Pistachio was really seeing some cracks and whatnot. I mean, I've been sticking to my stories being the same. What I said is what I said. I'm not going to change it. So we shall see what happens over time.
You said stick with Tinder. You see that?
Tinder is a mess. I mean, like, it's a war zone when it comes to dating. Even with these apps and the people you meet and the catfishing and all types of like things that people do.
You might run across Foodie on there, huh?
Right, I probably would run across Foodie. She has set her settings to, what was it again, worldwide or something, international.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do the dating apps. I'm just like, no.
You're screwed no matter, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Everything you do, there's a digital footprint, and like,
Mhm.
it's just this is that all taken to like the utmost level,
Mm-hmm.
like you literally can't put a word in on your text without someone saving it as a receipt for later. It's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's just so ridiculous. I don't know what these receipts are, sexy business that she's talking about, but there are no
Yeah.
receipts. It's just a combo. Just a conversation. Ain't no big thing.
Yeah.
So anyways, I just wanted to show my support, and I've been quiet for a little while, but I'm just I don't like seeing you on these Monty After Darks, and everyone's afraid to come up, and it just
Yeah.
but I
Thank
understand
you,
it.
Key.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because I
understand
was
it.
afraid to come up. I was gonna come up the other day, and I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah, me too. Me
I
too.
don't want to jump on somebody's screenshot or something tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
me
you
too.
know,
I'm
I mean,
changing
and
things
yeah,
and
and
pictures.
that's the other thing, right? People screenshotting stuff and saying this and saying that. It's like this
right?
community, man.
I
It's
mean,
like, wow.
they did it to Veronica, Sarah, and Dre, and it's like, come on, it's silly.
Even Dre?
Curl Connections, I think, is that?
Oh yeah, Curl Connections.
Yeah,
Drea, yeah.
Dre, yeah.
Okay, what were
So,
they saying about Curl
just different
Connections?
things where they're just showing like who was on your panel,
Oh, okay.
like it's silly.
It is, but I've come to understand this is what happens in this so-called community, that I use the term loosely.
Right,
Shit
because it's
like
not
this.
a community anymore, huh?
As what?
I said it's not a community anymore.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's been blown
Yeah.
apart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, exactly.
all of these women, they launched their channels off of Monty's to turn on him without really understanding what's happened. So sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They loved you when they had an opportunity to, promote their channels on yours.
Mm.
Let's see how long they all last now.
Mm-hmm.
Not wishing
Well,
bad, but just saying,
yeah. Hey, Abby, what's up?
Being town girl, really.
I hope this is not another video, Beantown
I
Girl,
know, right?
that she makes. Like, I understand that we're all stirring the pot a little bit right now, but it's hard not to, it's when you feel you're being silenced because you're in the minority of the popular opinion,
Right.
it's tough, but sometimes you just gotta stick up for what you think is right.
Mouse Toast says true crime community also imploded. How did that community implode? I heard about the drama community, like the mini drama community. People were making videos
What's
on
going
each
on
other.
with the
The
true
community's
crime?
Yeah.
beauty
That's my
community
thing.
as
I
well.
love true crime.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
But we will find out. I guess Mouse Toast will tell us in time. But yeah, hey, what can I say?
But someone was saying, let's talk about Chantel. This is getting depressing.
Oh.
I don't know what to say, though, about that one. she's becoming so secondary now to me in all of this mess. I hardly think of her anymore.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Chantel
kind of gotten away from everyone.
Yeah, the whole SALAH thing. We'll see how long that lasts. Hey, maybe this will actually be long term. Who knows? Because a lot of people thought Nader wouldn't be around for long, and look how long he's lasted.
Yeah. As long as the money lasted.
Yeah, because then he started, doing his own thing and making his own money.
Mm-hmm.
But now Nader kind of has gone with the wind, so to speak. I don't know. Still don't know where he is.
That's where he is. Yeah.
It's over now, though. Since she was on that panel, wasn't she cussing and beezing and all of that?
Oh, you mean on the Real Drama Stars? Yeah, she was. She was. But we still really don't have any confirmation of where he actually is. So he could be anywhere.
Including the bucket, you think?
You mean like the jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be there.
I think he's in the bucket.
It's logical that he could be there if there was another court case and he got remanded to custody.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could totally see that.
And then you could totally see a marriage and why that would
happen. Yeah. I really do think that Foodie Beauty knows where he is.
For
I will agree with that.
She would be freaking out if she didn't know where he was.
Yeah, exactly. She would. That's why I always look and be like, okay, I really, really do think she has every idea where he is. And that's why she's kind of been absent as well. Maybe she's been trying her best to come up with funds or something. Maybe has retained a lawyer. Who knows? Maybe that's why she's also angry because of the whole money thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, hopefully Dee Dee's catching up on her sleep.
I'm still worried for Dee Dee because to still place yourself in that type of situation where, he can go off at any time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in that type of situation myself. So, I wish her the best.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Even though she asked for that, she didn't ask for it,
Yeah. That's why like my train of thought. Like,
like it's a bit Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, she put herself in the situation, but I would just really wish she'd wake up, open up her eyes, and like leave. Mm-hmm. People were also saying that they sold the condo. That no, the condo cannot be sold because it's really her brother's and they moved. There's a lot of stuff been going on and being said. I don't even know which one's true. Mm-hmm. So like I said, we shall find out soon enough.
Why do you think Chantel hasn't mentioned moving since the new guy? Do you think she's not moving or something fell through?
Well, the last time she mentioned moving was the 30th of September, right? When she said she renegotiated and everything has been finalized. But how many times has she said everything has been finalized? She said that with the Turkey trip for September. Didn't happen. Mexico didn't happen.
Right.
That she got a place, a new place that wasn't a mention. Didn't happen. She's been using those that type of word and verbiage many times. Hey, Debar, welcome. So we shall see. Maybe she's now just gonna go to Kuwait and put Pete somewhere. So that's why Pete is angry.
Oh, Pete's very angry.
Because reality is catching up. He's like,
Pete's is very angry.
Yeah, he was.
He blocked a bunch of words and freaked out and left his stream the other day. And
what was that? Screaming? I can't remember now.
on and on and on. And then I was like, it reminds me of the Erica Badu song, and on and on and on and on. That's what he was doing. He kept on going on and
He's
on and
so mad.
on.
And I just can you imagine their blood pressure and that whole house is that's scary. They're
Yeah.
everybody's raging. I'm like, oh my God, all that negative energy.
Yeah, I couldn't live like that, having,
Mm,
angry all the time and getting pissed
right.
off.
Oh, it's awful.
And yeah,
Everybody's screaming. It's their neighbors. It's just too
Like
much.
this, what's happened here in this online stuff is like kind of affected my mood. It may have affected other people's
it
mood
can.
in real life.
Exactly.
And I have
Yeah,
a
it
very
can.
full real life, but it still somehow kind of seeps in there. So
It
I just
does.
can't imagine living in it 24/7.
Right. Because
Hmm.
before, this community was like, that was my little happy thing,
Yes,
oh, what's going on now, so it's a little bit more stressful now.
for sure. Yeah, it's turned very, very
Dark.
nasty.
Right.
So, Mixed Six guys, welcome.
Oh, November 1st, she's supposed to move.
She's supposed to be out of there for November 1st. It says she's moving October 29th.
Oh, that's my birthday. Oh, okay.
All right, well, I guess I'll sing you happy birthday when it comes. But yeah,
Right.
she said October 29th. She's supposed to be out of where she's at, because then she kept on contemplating, is she gonna do Halloween? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna just do the pumpkin, then at the luxury villa rather than at the mansion, blah 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 blah. But nothing has been packed, nothing has been done,
Right.
and I still can't just willy-nilly believe what she says, because once again she has said things have been finalized with places before, and then we never hear about it again.
I don't think she's moving because I don't know. It's like you're moving in 2 weeks. How? Yeah.
Yeah, that is 2 weeks actually, isn't it?
Like
Almost
3 weeks, three
three.
weeks, 3 weeks, because it's the 29th. Yeah,
But
so
she has
three
so much
weeks.
garbage. It's gonna take 2 weeks to get the garbage out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
all that
wouldn't move.
garbage needs to be out. Yeah, or like
She wouldn't move
now.
unless she was being forced to move. I really don't think she would go through the pain
I
in the
think
ass
the
of
same
moving.
thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the same thing, that yeah, there's no way with her personality that she'd take the time
Yeah.
and effort to be
To
finding a
move.
new place. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like she's being forced out of there. And the way that guy talked to her in the parking lot, with that
Mm,
kind of clip tone when he asked her to move her
the
car to the side,
yeah.
it was kind of with that tone of like, I can't wait till she's gone.
Exactly. It was.
Hmm. Maybe they are really complaints, because yeah, with Pete screaming like that late at night,
Can you
and
imagine?
then the type of stuff that they do, yeah, you're gonna wake up people who work, the typical Mondays to Fridays,
Mhm.
with all the movement, with the thin walls, because those places can have really thin walls.
And then
Like, I
she.
remember I had somebody living in a townhouse like that, and the
Mhm.
walls were so thin you could hear whatever somebody else was on the TV,
Oh,
on the other side of the wall. You could hear everything. Can you imagine? And they don't only just share one wall; they share two walls, actually, because they're in the middle.
Oh no. Yeah, and,
So
and it can't be easy on the ears either with her stomping around.
yeah, yeah, and the Pete stomping at
and
nighttime,
scraping and calling
because
teeth. Ugh.
yeah, and yeah, the screaming like Pete,
Right.
Ugh. Oh, that
yeah,
is.
that is too much.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
How long has she lived there?
I
Since
feel like she's been,
2020,
yeah, May
like
2020.
Oh,
April. Yeah,
okay.
April, May 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a forced move too, because BB broke up with her, because I don't think she would have
I,
wanted to move during a pandemic. It
Mhm.
wasn't easy,
okay.
and that's when she got Pete to move out of his somewhat stable situation where he had a room and move in with her, and he's gone nothing but downhill since.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you can clearly see it because before, he was more out there. Now he's just like a hermit.
Yeah, he's ruined.
Yeah, he's ruined.
Yeah,
He is.
it's sad.
It is sad.
I
Yeah,
wonder
for
what
sure.
wonder what kind of person he would have turned out to be had he never had the misfortune of meeting her at such a young age. Like, who knows?
That is a question.
That
Yeah.
is
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Sliding Doors or whatever that.
because they met
Yeah, that
in
movie.
high school.
Yes.
Yeah. What would have happened if he just never met her? He might be an executive of some company or head of library
politician.
sciences at some university somewhere.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, you never know. Interesting.
Just goes to show what relationships and that kind of codependency can do when you don't look out for yourself. You don't take care of yourself. You
That's-
need someone else
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
to prop you up. Well, then it becomes very dangerous.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
Perfect example of how codependency is very dangerous because like at one point somebody can leave the codependency or be removed from it
yeah.
due to very different reasons, and then what are you going to do after that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs him just as much as he needs her.
Big time.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time.
For sure.
Yeah.
But her whole business about like, oh, maybe I put Pete's in a group home. Like, Chantal, you know he doesn't need a group home. You know he doesn't need to be with you. Like,
right.
Like
ugh,
why are you in? I can't say it right now. Like infantilizing him like that. Like, like it's you've put him in a state of paralysis in the sense of like he just feels like nothing will work. He feels hopeless now.
Yeah.
He need a frigging group home. He needs a walk outside, some fresh air, you know, maybe take a bus somewhere, do a couple errands, take care of a couple plants. I don't know, something.
Right, because he was by himself before, so.
Yeah, and he seemed to be in a better mood.
Right.
Then.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what happens with that. Pete is upset for a reason. I mean, Chantal's now with this SALAH guy, and he's getting some views. So whatever comes of this, comes of this.
Do you think he's getting scared? Like maybe she will try to get rid of him or put him somewhere or something?
I mean, I think that was a concern with Nader, and now, yeah, I think that it's a concern with SALAH now.
Okay.
I mean, how could you live like that? How could you live with someone who's supposed to be your friend and your roommate that you're at least committed to be together for the next year, 2 years, however long the plan is? How could you live like that knowing every time my supposed best friend meets a guy, I might be out on the street?
Oh my God.
Or even worse, put into a home.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that
really
could
sad.
be. Yeah, that could be 24/7 anxiety.
It could be making him really spiral. Just the uncertainty of it all, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's why he was so angry, and
also she had an opportunity to help him with his channel, and that would have worked out doubly good for them both because it would have brought in income for the whole household. But she focused all her energy on helping her dumb boyfriend at the time.
Right.
Yeah, but then
to kind of struggle, and maybe he could have, you know, maybe the two of them could have had something going where when she lost her channel, he could have picked up the slack, but like she didn't put the effort in for him that she did for Nader, and he's just, anyways, he's not built for it anyways, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I think Pete's is the other opposite side of the coin of Foodie Beauty, because she has said before, when she lost her chance, she said, "Hey, Pete, why don't I make videos and you react to them?" He's like, "No, thanks." I'm like, dude, it's easy money because you could literally be the first reactor every single time to it, make your money. And he's like, "No, thanks." I'm like, literally the other side of the same coin when it comes to, you know, what Foodie Beauty is about, because I'm like, why wouldn't you take up that opportunity?
He probably doesn't want to actually truly say what he thinks.
Well, he
it
could
might
always
come out.
It
might slip out. You know?
Well, yeah, that might be true because some people can't.
And how is he going to react to her by her now wearing a hijab or saying stuff about a bunch of whatever's running around? How is he going to react to her positively? Like he's going to have to say that's wrong. Everything that she does is wrong. So I don't think it'll work for their friendship, you know?
Yeah.
I think she never had intentions for him to succeed. I think she just did it just to help him get a channel, but she likes having that power and that control.
Yeah.
So I think she would be threatened if his channel did take off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I think that was one of the things that
That's
was
true.
she felt threatened. Well, but his channel was doing well the first few times he was live. He had a lot of people in there. He had a lot of people super chatting him to the point where he got money for a computer. It was his new laptop
Oh, okay. Because remember
that
at
he
the time she was supposed to help him like cook, and she was like, "No, I'm not doing it today."
yeah,
Like
because his cooking videos were doing well. Like if
exactly,
anything, and his cooking videos was keeping his channel afloat, and then all of a sudden she's like she doesn't want to do it. It's like
right.
why?
It was purposeful because
Hmm.
you know,
Keeping him stuck. You
she wants
think,
to have that money over his head.
I don't even understand that. I would like someone
Megan?
to work with me and help me, not me,
Yeah.
like, not take care of me, but I
Wow,
wouldn't want to be
Megan.
responsible for someone's entire financial well-being just
Neither
so I
do
could
True.
have control over them. Like that's just that's sick.
right.
Hmm. Megan's like he's blocked her from his channel. Really?
He blocked
Wow.
Chantel. No, he blocked the word Chantel, I think.
Oh,
Oh
yeah. He
yeah, the
blocked the
word.
word.
Okay, yeah,
Right. People were saying
yeah,
Unless,
yeah,
unless you mean something else, Megan.
yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? There's a lot going on right now. Interest has peaked for a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
so we shall see what happens.
We shall see.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know what? I think I might wrap this up. Thanks everybody for coming on. Thank you, Princess Charlotte. Really appreciate you and your insight on the whole situation and matter.
Oh,
Never
thank you.
expected what to happen, but it's
Yeah.
happened.
Well, you just
And
deal with it.
yeah, you just gotta learn from the situation
Yeah.
and deal with it.
There are things you can do to change as well. But I mean, really, you just keep it moving. You haven't done, you haven't hurt anyone. Like, so I think
things.
that's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so
Yeah, for sure. All
Yeah.
right, dear Rob, thank you for coming up. Appreciate you as
Thank
thank you
well.
you.
guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks everybody. Smash that like button for me. Least you
You
can
know.
do.
See you
I
Yeah.
really
tomorrow.
appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow for more live streams, more videos, more stuff. I might still brush Martha tonight. I was thinking of still doing that on the third channel. So let
Oh,
me contemplate that, and if I do, I will do it. If not, I can always leave it for tomorrow. But
all
thank you
right.
so much, everybody. Take
Good
care.
night, everybody.
Bye
Night.
bye. Have a
Okay.
good
Bye
one.
bye.
See ya.